being in traffic on a one wheel. Albania is awesome. We've had such a good evening. We just had a fun evening with the Sister Missionaries. We went to dinner with them. It was super fun to learn about the culture here and just the missionary work here. It's pretty amazing. It's awesome. This is our first chapel that we've been to. I'm trying to think. It's been a long time. It's a beautiful building. So we are checking out of Duress. It's what time is it? 5? No, 6. Almost 6. And heading down to Sarande, where we'll check out tomorrow. So we'll anchor somewhere along the way for the night. And yeah, so we're glad we stopped in Albania. It's different than anything we've seen. We met lovely people. This area isn't really touristy, and is nice enough, but it wasn't really designed for tourists. But we're still super glad we stopped by. It's been a great visit. Church yesterday was wonderful. So many wonderful members that we were able to meet and hear their stories. Nice, just some styrofoam. Middle of the ocean. So sad. Right here. Well, we made it. 7 o'clock. Left at 5 this morning. Wait, 6. And I can't remember. I may be wrong. Anyway, we just arrived. It was a beautiful day. Sailed probably half of the time today, but so right behind me is Corfu, and so we'll check into Greece tomorrow morning. Super excited to check out Greece. So we're finally out of our Schengen. We have our Schengen days now, so we've been out for our visa stuff. So we're glad to be able to check out Greece for a few weeks. But here we are, southernmost part of Albania. Look at this place.
That'd be so fun if we can hop on the steam-ups.
Alrighty, we just checked out of Albania. It was a fun evening last night, and are heading over to Corfu to check into Greece. We're excited to be in Greece.
Time to go to Greece.
How's my wife? We are getting into Greece. 8 meters. I don't like this. Croatia is so nice. It was so deep everywhere we went. But here, not as deep. So we just went to our first meal in Greece, and it was awesome. It's fun to come to a new place and have new foods. And everywhere's been awesome, so it's fun to have something new every once in a while. So So, story time. I wish we could have taken a video last night. Gina may have. We went to dinner. Lovely time. No wind where we were. We get to our tender and it had washed up to shore and was just full of water. And so we had to drain it, and water's just coming because the waves were crazy. And anyway, so we finally were able to pull the dinghy up onto shore and drain out the water. And then as we're coming back to the boat, I'm like, oh my gosh, the wind is, something happened, and it totally wasn't forecasted. And like I said, where we were is super calm, but we get back to the boat and the guy next to us is flashing his light at us. And anyway, he stayed on board, but his boat, and there's like 35 knots of wind out of nowhere. And so we were all swinging around, but all day the wind was coming from a different direction. And then we ended up super close, which isn't, anyway, we're okay, but we're super close. Luckily he is on board, turned on his motors, and was able to, I don't think we would have hit, but still, he said everybody is just swinging all over the place. Numerous boats had to pick up and leave because they're dragging. But anyway, that was a huge wake-up call for us. It's always fun to learn, I guess. Anyway, one thing I did learn from this guy was the length of your bridle. And we've actually lengthened ours about twice as much as it was. And so hopefully, if anybody has any advice on that, I'd love to hear it. It's the length of our bow across on each side, so double that is what he said the rule of thumb is. So anyway, very sweet couple. So glad they're on board, and we've made friends with them now. So anyway, adventure. It's always something new to learn about this world of sailing and on the water. So alrighty, we just got to Corfu, to the old town. So yeah, we don't have any plans. We'll just figure it out. Bye, Grandma and Grandpa. We love you guys. Cute Ruby and her new friends. We had our boat neighbors over for a movie last night. And they're from France. And then Ruby's been playing with the girls all day today. Speak very little English, and we speak much less French, but they've had a lovely time playing together. It's always fun to be able to make friends without even being able to speak the language.